Hi guys, it's me Anne from Geeks of Green, and today we will do an unboxing video. So now what happened is I didn't intend to do this unboxing, and I opened the box and I saw the plants and I was really thrilled with what I saw. And because of all this, I thought that I should share with you my experience with this particular seller because the experience was really good and I'm really happy at the end of the day. So that is why I'm doing this unboxing, and that is why the plants are already out of the box because I hadn't planned it. The plants that I bought this time are slightly different from the plants that I usually buy. I usually buy begonias, calatheas, and aroids that really do well in Mumbai humidity. But this time I've gone with some succulent-like plants which may not do as well in Mumbai humidity. So it's a risk I've taken, but I have a plan and I hope I'm able to keep them alive and at least experiment with them and see how it goes. I will be posting updates of these plants on my Instagram stories and my posts. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram too for closer interactions and updates. Since it's a new month, we have some new planters to give away for you. So I really thank Milestones for sending us these cute little cup wall planters that can be won by you by the end of the month. So if you want to know how to participate in this giveaway, go and check out the rules in the description down below. If you want to head over and buy these planters, you can always get in touch with Aparna from Milestones on Instagram. And if you want to know how to use these planters, I have put up a reel on Instagram. You can check that out as well. I will leave all the links in the description down below. So the winner for the month of July who gets these beautiful planters from Plantastic Sunny is Rosemary Saldana. Congratulations. Do send us an email on geeksofgreen@gmail.com so that we can get in touch with you and we can send you your gifts. So the first plant is the Tradescantia Montana. So this is here. The cost of this was 125 rupees, which is a really good rate in these days. So one thing that I really liked about the seller was his prices were really affordable and it was not overcharged or overpriced at all. So these are my two Tradescantia Montanas, and they are also commonly called cobweb spiderwort. So that's because of the fuzzy leaves. You can see that there is cobweb-like hair on the leaf surfaces underneath on the stalk. It's completely covered in this fuzzy hair, which makes it look really cute, and I really liked it. Now this plant needs to be kept dry. It needs bright light and watering not so much. So I have to be very careful with that. Like I told you earlier, these plants are going to be a challenge for me because the humidity is really high in Mumbai and I will be doing things to try and keep them alive. These plants have come all the way from Ooty where it is much cooler and the climate is much drier than it is here in Mumbai. So this one's going to be a challenge. Let me see. But I'm really happy with the way the plant is. And I think when I repot them eventually, I will put them both in one pot and have a pot full of Tradescantia Montana. So this tiny little plant is the Plectranthus forsteri marginatus and commonly called the white-edged Swedish ivy. So it's a tiny plant and it is slightly stressed. Among all the plants that I got, this one is slightly stressed. So I'm just waiting to open it up and give it a drink of water, which will probably perk it up. So as you can see, this plant is slightly damaged. It's broken here. The stalk is broken, but that's okay because Plectranthuses are very easy to propagate. I'm going to take cuttings from these plants and propagate them in water and then put them in soil. So I think this plant will survive. I paid 95 rupees for this plant, and I think this plant will survive in Mumbai weather. So I'm excited about it. It's a very pretty looking plant. The leaves have this very cute white edges, variegation, and there is a kind of pungent smell to Plectranthus plants. So I like Plectranthus plants, and yeah, I'm quite excited about this one. I will repot it, and I will post updates on Instagram about this. This one here is the Tradescantia albiflora variegata, and I've always wanted this plant. It's a very pretty plant because of the way the leaves of this Tradescantia is. The lines, the variegation is very pretty. I mean, you have to look at the leaves really closely to appreciate this plant. It is a fussy plant, and I'll have to be very alert, vigilant with this one to keep it alive and keep it thriving. I'm really excited to have this one. I've wanted it for a very long time now. So, yeah, it's a beautiful plant, and I got it for 95 rupees. So, this one is the Senecio macroglossus, which is commonly known as the wax ivy, and it cost me 95 rupees again. Just a couple of leaves broken, but the plant is intact and very healthy. You can see it's a very pretty plant. This is not like the common wax ivy that you get. I like the color of the leaves, and the stem is also pink. I don't know exactly which variant it is. So there's something that I wanted to share with you about the Senecio macroglossus. That is, this plant is often confused with the English ivy, which is the Hedera helix, and they are two different plants. These plants, though they look alike, they have more succulent-like leaves, the Senecio. So, and the care of the Senecio is much different from the care of the Hedera. Many nurseries erroneously sell the wax ivy as the English ivy, and they are two different plants. Senecio macroglossus is not the same as Hedera helix, and I have bought the Hedera helix also from the seller, so I will show you both the plants and I will compare them. Now this one is the variegated Hedera helix, and this is the variegated English ivy, which has been my dream plant. I've never owned it. This is the first time I've got it, and I'm super excited about it. But I know that this plant is a fussy plant and it might die on me, so I'm absolutely ready. I paid 95 for this again, 95 for this. So the prices are awesome. I mean, I'm really happy with the prices, and you can see how beautiful the leaves are. I mean, so pretty. I can just stare at them all through the day. It's so, so beautiful. I hope I keep them alive. I'm really nervous about these plants, but yes. Now, as I was saying, they are two different plants, Senecio and Hedera. Now, this one has more papery, thin leaves. This one has waxy, fat, succulent-like leaves. And the stalk is more dry on this one, and this one has a more squishy stalk that has water. You can say it's a succulent-like plant. These two are very different. So when you're buying these plants online, verify with the seller, because most sellers sell wax ivies as English ivies, which is not right. And you end up buying wax ivy and giving it the care of English ivy. So you kind of tend to mess up there. So be very careful while buying this. Get in touch with the seller and ask them exactly what plant it is that you're buying. And you can also look at the pictures clearly and you will know the difference. Once you understand the difference, then I'm sure you can identify between these two plants. So these two ivies make me really happy. I always love ivies, and I'm really thrilled about these two that I got for 95 each. Now I won't be opening this right now in front of you because it doesn't have a pot. I will find it a pot and I will open it then and pot it right now and then give it a drink of water. So this is my Hedera helix variegata, and I do not know which variant it is. There are many variants, yes, and it's a very beautiful plant. Now this one is the Adromiscus cristatus, and it's very cute looking succulent. It's very unique, and when my brother saw it, he said, "Anne, you're going to kill this. This is not going to survive." But I really hope that it survives, and I'm really going to try my best. The plan is to put up a shelf in my bedroom where I will set grow lights, And the bedroom, we do put the AC on for a couple of hours in the night, so it's cooler than most of the other rooms. And I will set up fans and I'll do everything possible, pot them in super well draining soil, and then hope that they stay alive. So, anyway, updates on Instagram, like I said. So, this is really exciting for me because these are new kind of plants. These are not my kind of plants, and I'm giving it a shot. And I got this one for 95 rupees again. Ooh, there's a surprise. Oh, they're babies. Oh, so cute. This is incredibly cute. There are some more succulents here. I think these are sedums. Oh, they're so cute. It looks like a succulent setup. I really hope they stay alive. I mean, they're really, really super cute. Now, what I liked about this fellow is the shape of the leaves. They're very unique, and they remind me of these karanjis that we make during festivals. We Christians make it during Christmas, and it's also made during Diwali, and the crinkled edges remind me of that. Super happy with this one. There are pups underneath as well. I'll show you close-up shots of all this, and they're very cute. Now, as you can see, all of these are in PT soil. Now, growers do grow most plants in cocopeat type soil, and in conditions like Ooty, they have no issues growing in such soil. So, in Mumbai, it can pose to be a problem. So, I will repot these plants, but before that, I will let them acclimatize for a little while, and then I will repot them into a fully draining soil. Now, this one is the Ripsalis basifera. It is my first Ripsalis, and I'm really excited about it because I wanted one for a very long time now. And yes, it's a small plant, but it will grow and hopefully survive with me. I got it for 95 rupees again, and it is a very pretty plant and a plant that grows out of the pot, and it looks like these long leaves dropping out of a pot. I mean, I'll put a picture on screen if possible of a bigger plant, and this is my tiny Ripsalis, and I hope it grows to be one day like one of those overflowing Ripsalises. So this here is my very first Ripsalis passifera. This one is the Crassula sarmentosa, I believe. It is the comet variant. I'm not very sure about that, but yeah, it is a very pretty looking plant. It's very tiny, very petite, and the leaves are very pretty. It's quite a pretty looking plant. The leaves are all succulent like. So again, I have to be very careful with this one in Mumbai humidity, and hope that it survives. I will do my research on all these plants and try to give them the care that they need, and I really hope that they survive. Now, there's one last one left, and it is the string of bananas, which is the scientific name is Curo radicans or Senecio radicans. This one is another plant that I've never had the guts to buy. And this one was gifted to me by Green Planet 14. And I'm really happy to get it. And I will give it a shot, and I hope I can keep it alive. These are really cute, like tiny little green bananas on a vine. I mean, what's cuter than that? So I have tried my hand at Senecio rovillanus, which is a string of pearls, but I was not successful with it. I will give this one a shot, and thank you for giving this plant to me for free, which is really sweet of you. And I'm really happy with this. Thank you so much. So other than the Tradescantia Silamontana, all the other plants were for 95 rupees and the Tradescantia was for 125 rupees. I feel these are really good rates and I'm really satisfied with the buy. I bought plants from the seller and it was shipped to me very quickly. Within a week or two, I got all my plants, though it came all the way from Ooty. And the best part about it, they came undamaged. Only one plant was slightly damaged, but that's okay. So I'm forgiving about such things. And because of this whole good experience that I had with this plant seller, I thought I must share it with all of you, and you could also benefit from buying plants from Green Planet 14. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, take a minute to give us a thumbs up. It'll really make our day. And also leave in the comments down below what you felt about this purchase. And don't forget to go and check out this seller. Do try buying plants from them. I had a wonderful experience. I hope you have a wonderful experience too. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications of new videos. Also follow us on Instagram. And I hope to see you soon in another video. Till then, stay green.